building. Welcome all of you to Neechi Commons. Make sure you come spend money here. Thank you. I bought this very stylish shirt inside of Neechi Niche. Keeping it real, representing Neechi, Manitoba, Indigenous pride. Gotta represent, gotta be obnoxious. I was making a joke earlier about how I thought it was an interesting choice of invitations, inviting Boldness and somebody from AO, which has an exclamation mark at the end of their name. It's like, let's get all the rowdy, obnoxious North End people in one spot together. But I love it. I say bring it on, and I welcome it, especially in an environment such as Neechi Commons. I'm honored and excited to learn about the Boldness project as well, because as somebody who lives in the community, this all sounds very exciting, and I'm excited to learn as a resident how we can learn and get involved. Because the one thing that I have seen from this neighborhood is that we as residents know what needs fixing, and if we are given the opportunity to lead the solution, we get to own the entire process, and we get to own the end result. So I understand you folks saw my TED Talk? Yes, okay. So I did a TED Talk once upon a time, 2 years ago, lots of fun, pretty cool. I got to smudge and share a part of my culture that has been absolutely critical to learning how to heal in my life in a really non-traditional format with people who are probably primarily non-Aboriginal, and it was a really extremely important opportunity for me, I think, to try to represent. Good way, positive way. Got to represent North End, got to represent young people, got to represent Shamattawa, got to represent Cree. There's all sorts, got to represent kids coming out of CFS, Child and Family Services. I felt a heavy responsibility in that moment to represent positively and strongly young people, like most of the young people from this neighborhood who share my upbringing, who share the feeling of being disconnected and displaced, feeling ignored, outcast, and neglected when decisions are being made about us and what goes on in our community. It has continued for many, many years, and when I graduated from high school in 2005, I came and began working on Southwark Avenue with an Aboriginal organization with the intention of maintaining my university studies. I ended up working there for 4 years, and by the end of the 4 years, university had become actually, unfortunately, this is a terrible thing to say, university students, my last priority. Because in working with these young people, so what I actually did from 2009 onward, and it continues to this day, is I stopped taking full course loads, and I started taking one course a year.
You lost something?
Because my focus on learning is here in this community. And I didn't want to abandon my university studies, and I still choose not to. I go to school right now with University Studies with Jim Silver on Southwark Avenue. I just finished a 6-credit hour course with those folks. So I'm chipping away towards a degree someday, maybe I'll have one, I don't know. My big priority right now, from 2009 onwards, has been to work directly with the young people. Because I found at the end of my employment in an organization here that often the rules of professionalism and the rules of professional boundaries and the 9-to-5 thing that was kind of talked about earlier, I was supposedly not allowed at 11 o'clock at night when I got off work with this youth resource center. If I walked by some young people who I know and love, guess what? If you're having a hard time, I'm not allowed to help you. Do you know why? Professional boundaries.
Liability.
Professional boundaries. This is the reality, and you can imagine just from the way I'm talking to you right now, I don't take instruction very well, especially when they try to say, don't help your neighbor, don't help your friend, don't help your relative, don't help your cousin, don't help this young person who you just spent 4 years building a relationship with, understanding the realities and the struggles and the challenges that they face every single day, understanding that the main thing that these young people need is permanence and a positive relationship that they see reflects them. That's what these young people need. And when we have programs that come in and operate on a daily basis and are inaccessible to us as residents, we have no other choice but to make our own program. And that's why in 2010 we started Aboriginal Youth Opportunities, and since then, and continuing to this day, we have a variety of initiatives. One I was sharing earlier with these lovely ladies, how we helped pioneer the first new banners on Southwark Avenue in 19 years with young Indigenous people at the forefront putting pressure on our city government, putting pressure on local businesses to pony up over $18,000 to renew banners on our community. And the young people did all the legwork up front. It started an after-school club. By June, we weren't done yet. So the young people took ownership enough over that community initiative and said, doesn't matter if it's part of my credit anymore, we want this done. And we took it to a community center nearby, and that community center let us work all summer. We finished those banners, and on January 6, 2012, after 19 years of skeletal, shattered banners in the wind, the north end of Winnipeg, thanks to the diligence and the commitment of the young residents who live and love this community, saw the renewal of 5 brand new youth-designed banners up and down Suffolk Avenue, 65 of them from Maine to Arlington. And now when young people walk up and down Suffolk Avenue, many of them get to look up and say, look what I did. And now look what our community represents. And this is one example of the types of resident-based initiatives that Aboriginal Youth Opportunity focuses on. I mentioned a bit of a price tag with that project. Well, I forgot to mention that AO does operate with no funding and no staff and no building and no water. And the leadership team of helpers are the managers, are the board, are the frontline staff. And it maybe sounds a little bit crazy, but all of us have a job. Everyone at AO is given a job. Now, this actually is consistent with traditional Indigenous teachings. Once upon a time, back in the day, in the village we once had, to quote a friend of mine, we all had a beautiful system, clan system. This clan system allowed each of us to know and understand that at this table, it's your job to take care of the children. And at this table, it's your job to keep our community protected and fed. And at this table, you guys are the healers. You guys are the talkers. We all have a different job, a different role to play, and we learn actually from the animals. The animals share their teachings with us. So as a clan system, when the animals share that with us, that gives us now an understanding, and this is the peace and harmony that we only now can hear about in stories that existed in the village pre-contact. Now, it's exciting to see now that this ownership over our responsibilities is reviving. We have one of the highest urban Aboriginal populations in Canada here, and in the north end of Winnipeg specifically, yeah. So lots of young Indigenous people here, which is great, because Aboriginal Youth Opportunities now gets to look at those young people from a strength-based narrative, not the negative-based narrative, and say, how can you help? Not how can we help you? And what it does is empowers those residents to challenge themselves, say, okay, well, if I'm in the helper table, if it's my job to help my community, how am I going to do that? And our process is asking young people to identify what their gift is and share it obnoxiously. Share it obnoxiously. Are you a writer? Write every day. Get a blog. Write in the newspaper. Write on the wall. I don't care where you write. Write in the sidewalk shop on the damn street. I'm not even kidding.
Get a permit.
Pardon?
Get a permit.
Get a permit.
Seriously, you have to get a permit to use sidewalk chalk.